Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And that gets things running. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, this fella, Ruben Neves, can qualify as football's equivalent to a quarterback, Peter, especially when it comes to hitting his targets with those long-range passes. There's no doubt who is the creative brain in this side.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too, no doubt. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. So a big chance now from 12 yards. To open the scoring. And Iker Casillas somehow saves it. And we have our very first corner. He's gone for goal! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Now this could be a chance. And he was alert to it. And he's heaved it away. Portugal have the chance to go the other way. And here's Mbappe. And he's there to get it away. Van Dijk. Pelé. Oh, it's come loose. Great vision. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely just. Goes for a shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 3 coming up. And it's Rodri. And now they can spring out of defence. And that has been cut short. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
No goals as yet. Now, can they get him away? That's a good ball. Real chance! It's there! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Madrid are in. Nunez! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Tries to play it through. Oh, super ball. Chance, surely! They've done it! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, the keeper has every right to have a moan at his defenders for that because they never got tight to the score. Simple as.
Madrid are doing very nicely, thank you.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Scholes charging forward, the ball at his feet. And he thumps it clear. Now it's Darwin. And that's going up front in a hurry. That is good alertness. And here's Forlan. And we hit half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Madrid in control at half-time, 2-0.
Substitutions taking place.
And the action is back on the way. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Openda. Lovely, now then. Relentless! Just relentless! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
A case. He's having a shot! No mistake! Just cruising! They are cruising! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Madrid are having a ball here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Passing is crisp and sharp. He's tried one! He's put it wide.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now? Well, oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, that's fabulous. And the shot! Sticks it away! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopia. And he shoots! Really well taken goal. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Rummenigge, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very...
And the shot! It's in! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
How many? Just how many?
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Cannavaro. That's a lovely, neat pass. Can he get it through? It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Nicely aimed pass. 5 minutes to add. Foot in. Beckenbauer. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So a real showpiece win. This stop was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win.
ചെക്ക് ചെയ്തോ
Very much the man of the moment. His boots at their twinkling best.
ഡിവിഷനിലാണ് ഞാൻ കളിച്ചത്. ഡിവിഷൻ
After all
ഡിവിഷൻ
of that,
മാച്ചാണ് 7-0. കണ്ടോ ഡിവിഷൻ ട്ടാ, ബിഗിനേഴ്സ് അല്ല ഡിവിഷൻ. എന്താണ് ബ്രോ? ഡിവിഷൻ മാച്ചിൽ ഡിവിഷൻ കളിക്കണ്ട. കളിക്കണ്ട. റൂമിടാ കയറിക്കോ. ഓവൻ ഹാക്ക് ബ്രോ. ഉണ്ടെങ്കിൽ കയറിക്കോ. എംബാപ്പിക്കുട്ടൻ. 743 കളിയിൽ 219 അസിസ്റ്റ്, 655 ഗോൾ. ഈസ് ദി ബിഗ്ഗസ്റ്റ് ക്രിമിനൽ. 57 കളിയിൽ 19 ഗോൾ, 8 അസിസ്റ്റ്. പേലെ ഒക്കെ ഇപ്പോൾ മുന്നിലായിരിക്കും. 700 കളിയിൽ ചെക്കൻ്റെ സ്റ്റാറ്റസ്. ഓവൻ ഹാക്ക്. ഇല്ലല്ലോ, അപ്പം ബാക്ക് അടിക്കണ്ടേ? ഡിവിഷൻ തന്നെ അറിയാം.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle, and here we go.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the...
Oh, Penda! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Mbappe! Goal! That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And Messi! He has done it! They're level in a trice!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Chiellini spots it and intercepts. Openda. That's good running with the ball. That's very neat. Openda! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And here's Mbappe. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And that's going to be a booking. Pele considers his options. So does he go for it? It's not a kind angle. Kimmich threads one in. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And here's Openda.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Pele. Now the ball's gone astray. And here's Mbappe. Cannavaro. It's Kimmich. And here's Mbappe.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Mbappe! Good read, needed to be. Kukçu is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. He's having a shot! It's in! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Has been indicated.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Madrid take the lead. And the first half is done. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. So we reach the halfway point.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
And we're underway again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Kukçu gets into a good position. Referee's given a throw. Rodri. Knocks it into space. Brilliantly cut out. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Scholes. Now it's Openda. Now it's Messi. Oh, well played. Scholes. Now it's Openda. That has not gone well. Chiellini. Dixon. Shifted upfield. Now it's Forlan. Rodri cuts out. Oh, he's been caught napping! Pele, who does have an assist to his name. And he's in on goal! And he shoots! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Pele certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Kimmich. Now it's Pele, and this is Forlan.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Pele. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. That's a sharp pass. And this is Forlan, picked out brilliantly. Great chance! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.